Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had arrived at Mount Moon and had done some basic collection of more Pokemons. To that end, though, I did level up some, because otherwise this was going to be a little bit of a living hell. Pierre has gotten a couple of new attacks, pretty much at level 13. He had gained Sleep Powder and Stun Spore at the same time. It's good. It's good by me. Scarlet didn't get anything new. Phoebe learned Double Team. I decided to give her that instead of, what was it? Growl? Maybe Growl. Something like that. I think I opted for the chance to dodge attacks better than it is to just take less damage. And as I had thought, Ivy did learn Double Kick, which allows her to kick twice, much in the same way of the Double Slap, which was not a Double Slap, but I digress. And then Camellia learned both Sleep Powder and Poison Powder. Sleep Powder is going to be really good in making it so as a Pokemon will just, stop doing stuff. Poison Powder on top of Leech Seed, though, that's going to add a lot of damage over time. And then Ace learned nothing. There's a whole lot of leveling, but all the better to actually get through Mount Moon with, because I would like to make progress. That said, though, we're gonna put Camellia in front. Oh god. Because theoretically, she should be ready to level up and evolve relatively soon. It does kind of suck that the only attack that she really has right now is Vine Whip. But it's gonna be nice and effective, you know? Can't complain when the move is just effective. Ah, no. Zubats are still going to be a problem because they have the good old-fashioned ability to just drain life. Yeah. I don't remember this guy. I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock the pewter gem lends a hand. Good for him. Zubats. Yeah, pro tip, if you just really don't want to go into some of these fights, don't. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. That's what they all say. No. Miriam, she has an oddish. Aw, no oddish. Look at that little guy. What do I got? Oddish is a grass poison, so Ace could take care of it. Although I suppose to that same end, was his space good as well? Oh well. Yep, leech life. Yep, of course you lived. Ah, sweet scent. I think that one lowers my accuracy? No, evasiveness. I'm less evasive. Goddamn. Oh well. Did. Bell sprouts. That one's just straight up plant. So we're gonna go ahead and keep Ace doing her thing. Which is super effective regardless. Ooh. Darn, I lost it. Hi. How do you get out of here? It's so big I may get lost. I didn't think it was that big. This leads down to yet another rocket. Ooh, TM46 Thief. We're pulling a big job here. Get that, kid. Maybe this time around we'll actually get through Mount Moon. Zubat. Okay. I think I'm gonna sleep powder you. No, I'm not. Yeah, Zubats are kind of a pain in the ass when it comes to Camellia because I thought that move was goddamn bug move. I might be thinking Oddish's leech life. Anyways, leech seed. What do you mean evaded? It's asleep. Absorb life, leech life. So many different things for the same words. Yeah, the general idea when it comes to Camellia is that I will give her a bunch of attacks that are going to either steadily doesn't affect. Oh, right, because it is poison type. Poison can't be poisoned. Electric can't be paralyzed by electric moves. Bunch of funkiness like that. Anyways, the general idea is that Camellia is going to get any skills, abilities, and whatnot, moves that are going to allow her to pretty much just drain life and slowly deal damage over time. Fine, you can't be poisoned. Get sleeped. It's fast asleep. I'd rather simply decide to end your life via slapping you a bunch of times, but that is apparently going to take a while. One of the advantages of having L equal A is that I can essentially press the A button twice as many times in this usual same amount of times. So I'm just here hitting L and A at the same time, going like, go faster. That's that. This Zubat has been asleep for a nice amount of turns. Yes, Ekans also cannot be poisoned, so I'm gonna switch over to Pierre. Pierre. Oh man, what I wouldn't give to have actually encountered the one I hadn't yet encountered in here. Sounds so depressed when it's defeated. So you are good. That's a lot of money. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scream. No. Yeah, that's the downside of Vine Whip, is that it takes... It's only got the 10 PP, so you kind of want more attacks. Alright, the TM case is this one. Bullet Seed. User shoots seeds at the foe. 2 to 5 seeds at once are shot. Good accuracy, good PP, piddly power, but with the chance of doing basically 2 to 5 hits. It's pretty nice. With each hit having a chance to critical, by the way. Rock Tomb. You throw boulders, hurled at the foe. Slows them down if it hits. That's a really good move. Rock is most effective against flying types because of the adage, 2 birds, 1 stone sort of a thing. Thief. A dark type move. An attack that may take the foe's held item if the user isn't holding one. So, pretty much just have this on a Pokemon that doesn't have a held item, and they will steal the held item that the opponent has. Also, apparently, over here... Oh, Tiny Mushroom. There you go. Yeah, these weren't in the OG game. Small and rare mushroom, quite popular among certain people. I don't know who those certain people are, but they like mushrooms, so... they can have them. Did you come to explore the cave too? Well, I'm here, so... yes? Youngster Josh. For the ranch town. Let's see how much damage we do in the first place. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, it's like I should do the whole setup thing. One of the things I never really had the patience for when it came to some newer quote-unquote builds for Pokemon or whatnot, is ones that take time for that setup. So I'm going to try to have Camellia use the Leech Seed Poison Powder combinations more, but God help me. I sometimes just don't have the patience for that kind of thing. Alright, swapping out for the Zubat. It's poison, so I could do Pierre, but I want to do Phoebe. Thunder Shock. Yes. I'm so glad I found a Pikachu. It's gonna make getting through this place a lot easier. Losing stinks is so uncool. Camellia is evolving. Into Ivysaur. Yeah. Always did. I don't know. It's it's funky to say that I just like one particular Pokemon from the starters, because I really did like all of them. Just look at that attitude that she's got. Oh god, Vine Whip is only at 10. Let's swap you out for Ivy now. Partially because this could be fortuitous. What is your scratch damage against these? Oh, 2 of them. 2 to take out a Zubat, that's fine. Shaha. 54 HP. Ugh. Hello. Well, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. I'm not just a kid, I'm a Pokemon trainer. Hiker Marcos. Hikers will usually have ground or rock types, or just combinations of the two. So, rock is weak against fighting. And it honestly is one of the reasons why I did want to use Ivy, because it's going to be a nice addition to her moveset. Another Geodude. If all you have is Geodudes, this is going to be a really fast fight. At the least 2, because it is a move that does multiple attacks, there is that good old chance of critically hitting and just making it so as that Pokemon effectively gets no defense. We got, oh, an Onix. You got the Brock special, I see. Super effective. I don't know, my defense. Doesn't matter. Now, making sure of one other thing before I go too much further. There we go. 231 experience points. Yes. Keep note of her attack and defense for a second there. Wow, shocked again. What was that, 24 apiece? Ivy is evolving. Ermagerd. Nidorita. Ba 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 ba. Glorious. What was it? 24-24 before? Now? Naughty nature. 29-29. Not a huge boost, but that is still sizable enough to be all like, yes. Oh, a Moonstone. Oh. So, Pokemon evolve in several many ways. Mostly they level up, when you level them up to a certain point, they will just evolve. But there are certain Pokemon that will level up, evolve when you introduce a stone to them. Particular stone that makes certain species of Pokemon evolve as black as the night sky. So yeah, you use this on several different Pokemons and bada bing bada boom, they evolve. Let me make sure what level I should evolve Nidorina to Nidoqueen. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about when you might want to consider holding off or leveling up Pokemon at certain points. Because, and this might just be mostly for Nidorina and Nidoqueen, but if I were to wait until I level her up and get her to evolve until level 22, as a Nidorina, she would gain Poison Sting and Bite. But if you were to just evolve her right now, she wouldn't get Poison Sting, which is a little weird, but she would get Body Slam in place of Bite. So it's really a question of whether or not I want to keep her as a Nidorina until such time. I think I might actually just keep her a Nidorina for a good duration of the rest of the series. So depending on mostly on I suppose other factors. I'm not sure what those other factors are going to be though. We'll see though. We'll see. Basically, it won't be for a long time. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Check out the Pokedex now that we got a Nidorina. Haha, poison point. So, it is weird. Some of the... Well, okay, I think Paris is a grass bug type, so I don't think it affects it. But sometimes I do recall seeing some poisonous Pokemon still getting poisoned and so on and so forth, but I could be wrong about typing, so... Nidorina. The female has a gentle temperament. It emits ultrasonic cries that have the power to befuddle foes. Neat. So wait, what's the next data? Right. So you can see the size comparison to, well, your character, as well as where they are in the game. Which is neat. You're around here somewhere and I will find you. You might get decimated a couple of times because you are not a strong Pokemon. Another Paris. I would like to get out of here before the end of the video, so I'm going to run away from a couple of these mons. Zubat. I mean, I could level up Phoebe some more, but Hey, revive. That'll be good for reviving a Pokemon. Another Zubat. Did I miss something in that room? Oh, I think I did. In the room with Thief, there is an ether. I think it's one of those items that was hidden on the ground, though, so... I don't know. Always a little bit back and forth about whether or not I should bother with running back for certain things. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Sir, are you threatening me? Rattata. Ah. One of the few times that I've seen you that not straight up a poisonous Pokemon. Anyways, get confused. Oh, Hyper Fang. One of the reasons why you should worry about Rattatas and Rattacates. Because that shit hurts. Sandshrew. Wow, you actually have Much different Pokemon than I thought you were going to have. Bulb. Alright, well, Leech Seed. I could poison. Me. Do. And Vine Whip. This does mean that Camellia is probably not going to be used for the rest of the Mount Moon. I'm steamed. Because Pokemon lived here long before people came. Because she has no more PP for her one actual offensive move that can do the damage. But then again, we're also not that far off from leaving. So it's not that much to worry about. I say that, and then every goddamn Zoombat comes out of the woodwork. Come on, keep going. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Oh god. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. I mean, he's not wrong. I kind of find this funny though. This entire... Oh, pardon me. It is a little bit late. Finally starting to yawn. I'll explain the situation a little bit more in a second. Here with 157, Zubat. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. Yes, super effective. Oh, so close to another level up here. Ugh, now I'm mad. I'm making buku bucks here. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. Oh no. Hey, another Moonstone. Hey, stop. I found these fossils. They're both mine. Look at this nerd. He's a super nerd. Ooh, Grimer. That's another Pokemon. There's just so many of the classic Pokemon I've always wanted to use. Grimer is straight up poison type. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially when he just uses Harden. Bam. And dead. Level 16. More special attack, which is good. Voltorb. That's going to be a little bit more of a problem. Let's the Ivy out. I feel like I'm ignoring Camellia a lot, but Vine Whip being her bread and butter more or less is just kind of a little bit of a detriment at the moment. We'll have an opportunity to level her up, it's just, good lord. Ugh. When it says harshly fell, that is by 2 levels, by the way. Screech isn't the only thing that does that. It's just one of the first ones you'll encounter. Coughing. Ooh, actually, do they have it so as coughing are... Because in the original Game Boy version, the skull and crossbones that Coughing has, is over his eyes. In this and the anime, they corrected that so as it's under his mouth. So many Pokemon I want to use, and then I start fighting them early game, and it's just like, why do I want to use this Pokemon? Okay, I'll share. We'll each take a fossil. No beating greedy. You want the Helix fossil? Nah. Dome fossil? Nah. So here, I'm going to roll a dice. Go figure, to figure out which one it is that I'm going to take. More than likely, again, later on I'll be playing leaf green and do the opposite so as I can complete the Pokedex on this version of the game. But anyways, 1 through 10 left, 11 through 20 right. That is a 10. Dome fossil it is. Alright, then this fossil is mine. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. Good for them. That's not going to be for some long time in the future. Go, Pierre. Yeah, why not? Maybe we can get one more level out before we leave this place. Ooh, hello. An item. You know, Pierre is so strong with confusion, I think we could just... almost. Murder. Antidotes. I kind of find it funny that we get an antidote here. A really quick... oh god. Because this is the exit. However, I don't want to necessarily have to come back here. So I need y'all to give me a moment while I quickly try to find myself a goddamn Clefairy. There you are. And you're at a level that doesn't mean I necessarily are going to kill you. Get Stun Sport first. Paradise. I think they have a high special defense. So this... yeah, okay. Some relief. Will not lie. One of the biggest things I worry about is... yeah, there we go. As far as I've always known, Clefairy are actually pretty damn good Pokemon. Anyways, get a Pokeball. Get in the ball. I've always, though, wanted to run a Clefairy with a very special move that I think only they get in this game. Clefairy, the fairy Pokemon. Its adorable appearance makes it popular as a pet. However, it is rare and difficult to find. I think, once again, though, I have seemingly... you know what? For no particular reason, if only because it is the first thing that pops in my head. Morgan. And I had to move back a couple of levels because if I didn't, I don't think I was ever going to find one. Anyways, off we go. Welcome to Route 4. Oh, this is... this is going to be a rough choice. So one of these dudes... a punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now let me teach it to your Pokemon. You'll be back when you understand the worth of Mega Punch. And then this guy. A kick, brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, let me teach it to your Pokemon. They'll come crawling back when you realize the value of Mega Kick. So, let me double check the effectiveness of either of these. So I don't think that Cerebi.net has the full information of this because I think more Pokemon learn it than I think they do. But basically, they're both normal type moves with Mega Punch having a base power of 80 and an accuracy of 85, but 20 power points, whereas Mega Kick has 120 base power, a 75% accuracy, but only a 5 power point total. It also kind of matters which one I'm going to be able to teach it to right now. Fine, which Pokemon will learn it? Okay, cool. Because from what I'm seeing and what I'm gathering anyways, Make a Punch can only be learned by several Pokemon. I really need to see another source. Whereas Make a Kick can be taught by basically any Pokemon that has legs. That said, I think it might be a little bit more reliable to do Make a Punch over Make a Kick. Because, yes. See, my only other thing is that I'd like to give it to someone that doesn't already have a lot of physical moves. You'll be back when you want it. Yeah, okay. Who can learn it currently in my current stuff? Alright, cool. That's funky, but alright. I might hold off on this. Actually, will I hold off on this? Let me make sure of something before I meander out of here, because unfortunately there is something of a stopping point. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Anyways, first off, Great Ball. Sweet. And down here, I think in here, you can kind of tell that there's an item based off of the tile. You see that little line that has 2 sprites up and 3 pixels up and 3 pixels down? That kind of indicates that there is something on the ground. And this one is just TM05 Roar, which is a TM that makes it so as a Pokemon will run the hell away. Yep. Foe is made to switch out with an ally. In the wild, the battle just ends because they run away. See, the only real reason why I'm apprehensive about leaving the punch and kick people right now is because we can only leave via this little jump down here, and that is going to instantly take us to a point of no return, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get that Clefairy. But those dudes are just going to be there as long as we don't do anything about it. Anyways, I'm gonna save, call an episode. When we return, we're now in Cerulean City, the water capital, I suppose, of the world, despite the fact that it's not on a coast. Whatever. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.